you again.
Yes, of course. It
Mm.
was really a horrible situation for me. You can consider almost, almost 7 to 8 days, starting from the getting knowing that COVID positive. After getting positive, 1 or 2 days was good enough that I can able to, fight against this disease. But on third day and fourth day, the disease get overcome. Continuous fever, you have body ache, you have lots of symptoms, you have severe coughing, you cannot speak, you cannot eat properly, and you cannot do your daily routine activity properly. Okay, but just taking a proper medications, just taking a normally home remedies, you can consider home remedies, drinking hot water continuously, and that things help me, and your all best wishes, your all good wishes, that helped me to overcome of this disease. And now today, as a day 11, or you can consider day 12, I feel much better, I feel much energetic, I able to speak in front all of you guys, and I miss all of you. And I really want to say thank you to Dr. Hong and Shashiraj to maintain, in absence of mine, these 15 days which I've been suffering. And you guys really rock. You all here enjoying a lot, and every day I miss the same photograph which I share in all the groups to make other people jealous. That makes me jealous, why I would not dare, why I could not participate in this meeting. So that makes me jealous, and today I cannot control myself. As Dr. Dhananjay mentioned me today, let we discuss about my article. So I am ready, and back on gang. Thank you all for your best wishes for me. Okay, that's all. So today,
Thank you, Jay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
okay,
But
thank
please talk less.
oh
Please
my
Yeah.
talk
Talk
god,
less.
less.
only
Speak
for
less.
today,
Take
only
care of
today.
your health.
Today I
We
I
are
want to
worried
speak.
about you.
Yeah, I know that, but today I want to speak as much as I can. I stop in this last 15
No,
days.
we need you more. Don't talk
Okay.
much.
Okay. So, guys, as you all know, today our topic for discussion is quite interesting. Whether God is there, they need us, or we need God. That kind of topic, that decided. The article was written down by Dr. Dhananjay. He is here in front of us. So, he will provide information about this topic. And after providing this information about this topic, we will have a group discussion. Okay, so I request all of you guys, please, be there, and be part of active discussion of this topic. Okay. Yes. So before we hand over to this session to our host, let me have one beautiful photograph. It's time for photograph, and I will be the part of that. So we have two pages. People are still joining. So let me have one quick photograph for page number one. Okay, let me have one quick photograph. Still people are joining. Okay, now second page. So please smile, guys, on count of three, two, and one. Smile. Okay. Okay. So this is about today's session. People are joining every second. Hello, Eduardo. How are you?
Yes, I am fine, and you, Jay?
Yes. Okay. Good to hear your voice. Okay.
Hi, everybody.
Oh,
Good to
hello.
see you.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, good morning, Judith.
Good morning.
Good
How
morning.
are you today?
Good
Good
morning from
morning
I
to
am
Colombia.
great.
Colombia.
Yeah. You look radiant today.
Okay. So, guys, we will gonna initiate the topic. Dr. Dhananjay, are you ready?
Yes, Jay.
Okay, so once again, I welcome Dr. Dhananjay to you to having these wonderful sessions. We will gonna record these sessions, and this video will be available on our English Globally YouTube channel. Okay, and I request all of you guys ask as many as questions you want to ask, but let Dr. Dhananjay finish discussions. Okay, so over to you, Dr. Dhananjay. Please initiate the topic.
Okay. Thank you, Jay.
Yeah.
Good evening, all of you. I'm Dr. Dhananjay, and this is another time I'm getting an opportunity to talk to you all guys. I got my article published today in the morning. It was about is are we trying to seek God or is God trying to seek us? Okay, so that was the article. So I will request Jay to share the presentation. All of you must have gone through the presentation
Yes.
and at least have an idea of today's topic. So I will discuss with you. I will explain what is this all thing all about. Okay, I am able to see my screen. Is everyone able to see the screen?
I shared the
Yes,
presentations
yes.
PPT. Do you able to
Yes.
see this presentation?
Yes, I can see. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. See, the name of the topic is, are you seeking God or is God seeking you? All right. Now let us understand the meaning of the word seeking. Okay. If you are familiar with the word seeking, that's completely fine. But if you are not aware of the word called as seeking, seeking means searching or wanting something. Seeking means searching or wanting something. Okay, so are you seeking God or is God seeking you? So are you searching God or is God searching you? So what is the story? So this is the particular topic. Okay, so now everybody will be very excited, like who is searching whom? Are we searching God or is God searching us? Okay, not sure. Correct. So let me begin this particular topic with a very small short story, okay, which is on the second slide. uh, okay, so now this is a story of Gautam Buddha. Now everyone over here is familiar with Gautam Buddha, who he was. Okay, so he was the person who had got enlightenment. He was the person who had achieved 100% of his consciousness. He was the person who was termed as God. Okay, so or he was the person who was termed as Paramatma. In India, basically we call God as Paramatma. Okay, so if you have gone through my article, which I have sent the link in the group today, so it has basically written God or it has written basically as Paramatma. Okay, so I will refer God or Paramatma, but it means the same. Okay, so one of the disciples of Gautam Buddha, the story starts now. So Gautam Buddha was in a particular village. Okay, he was traveling. Okay, so one of the disciples of Gautam Buddha told Gautam Buddha that, my Lord, you have become the supreme power of the universe. You have become the Paramatma. You have become the God. Okay, you have attained the enlightenment. You have attained 100% of your consciousness. Then why don't you make everybody in this particular village God? If you are the God, you can make everyone God. So why don't you make every human being on this in this particular village God? Okay. To this, Gautam Buddha said, okay, you can do one thing. You can go to the village and ask every one of them what they want in their life. Okay, so the Gautam Buddha says to his disciple that you go to the village and you ask every one of them what they want in the life. So the disciple next morning he goes, he meets everyone in the village. He goes and meets everybody. Okay, he asked them what they want to become in the life, and everybody gives their answer. He collects all the answers and comes back to Gautam Buddha in the evening. So he started in the morning and he comes back in the evening. Now, Gautam Buddha asked, what did the people in the village answer? So he told that someone wants to become the king. Okay. Someone wants to become very rich. Someone wants to have a very big farm or very big land where he can do a lot of farming. Someone wants to become very, very rich. Okay. Someone wants to become very highly qualified in education. Okay. Somebody wants to become a great doctor. Somebody wants to become a great engineer. Somebody wants to become a great pilot or a scientist. Somebody needs jewelry, okay, ornaments. Somebody needs a lot of cash. Somebody needs a very good health, okay, like that. And everybody, then Gautam Buddha asked, did anyone told that I want to become God? So he told no. Even a single person did not say that I want to become God. Even a single person did not say that I want to become God. What does this story means? The story means that nobody is interested in becoming God. Then how come Gautam Buddha make everybody God? So that is the point. So are you trying to seek God or is God seeking you? So whenever you get given an opportunity that what you want to be in your life, we will basically say that I want to be an engineer, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a chairman of a big company or a CEO of a big company or something like that. But did we say that I want to be a God or the supreme power of the entire universe? Okay. Did anyone say that or ask that I want to become enlightened? I want to have the maximum consciousness of the universe, the entire consciousness of the universe into my memories. No. So Gautam Buddha said, if nobody wants to become God, how can I make anybody God? So that is the story. So are you seeking God? Is our God seeking you? All right. Can we go to the next slide, Jay? So this is the small story. And why don't we seek God? As you now you must have got the answers. Can you just give me a minute? Wait a second. Huh? I'll just close my door. Hello. Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, doctor. Please go ahead.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. There are kids playing
Yes,
outside and they're
audible.
making a lot of noise. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Now, why don't we seek God? That is very thing which we you must have understood from the story. What we are trying to seek? We are trying to seek is that we want to become very rich. We are trying to seek that we want to be healthy. We are trying to seek that we want to be have a lot of jewelry or what power or money. We want to be a great politician. We want to become a prime minister or a president of a country or a very big businessman. So we are not trying to seek God. We are trying to seek all the material things in the world. That is what is happening. Why can't we feel his presence around us? Okay. See, basically, when you ask a yogi or you ask a very big personality or a saint, if you ask him, where is God? So he will say that God is everywhere. He will say that God is everywhere. Then why can't we feel his presence around us? Why? It is because we are not wanting his presence around us. We have never thought that the water which I am drinking right now is complete God in it. I have never thought of it. And then the water which I am drinking right now is not God to me. This is just the water. So we do not have felt any kind of presence, his presence around us, because we are always busy in all material things in our life. We want good houses, we want good cars, we want luxury cars, we want to fly by aeroplane, we want to travel the entire world, we want to go to moon, we want to go to Mars, like that. We have got a lot of ambitions, but we don't have any ambition to become God or the supreme power. We don't want to. And that's the reason we are not able to feel his presence around us. We are too busy to want him. We don't want him. So the first question of this title, are you seeking God? The answer is no, we are not seeking God. So the answer is, are you seeking God? The answer is no, we are not trying to seek God. Okay, now basically people will say that I go to church, I go to temples, I go to mosque every day. Okay, I go to various religious places to which religion I belong, to with due respect, I respect every religion in the world. Okay, but people go to this religious houses, majority of them, I will not say 100%, but majority of them have got hidden intentions behind going to the places. They go to the God to see or to ask for something. They want to be rich, they will play, God, let me please make me rich. They want to pass some kind of examination, they will pray God that I want to pass this examination, so please clear, or something like that. So basically, they are just asking materialistic things from God. They are not asking God that you just be beside me. That's it. And I want to be like you. I want every quality of you into me. I want every quality of you into me. Please give me all your qualities. That's it. That is what I want. That is what I ask for. But we never ask for that. So our purpose of going to the temples, churches, and mosques is to ask for materialistic things and not for the real inner peace or consciousness or for enlightenment. So that is the story. So are we seeking God? My answer is no. Many of us are not seeking God. Now let's go to the next question. Is God seeking you? All right. In my childhood, there is a saying basically in my country that if you want to drink water, okay, you have to go to the well. The well will not come to you. Again, I'll repeat. There's a saying that if you are thirsty and if you want to drink water, okay, you have to go to the well. The well will not come to you. Okay, same way, but here it's a reverse thing. You are thirsty and you don't know that you are thirsty. So you are not seeking the well, but the well is always eager to come to you and it is always in your side. Okay, is God seeking you? The next question. The answer is yes. The God is seeking you. Okay, now how does the God seek me? And why am I not? If he is seeking me, it is very easy for God to find me. Then why he is not finding me? And then why am I not able to meet him? Why? Okay, the answer is in my next slide. Please, Jai. Okay, now my question is, where can you find God? And see, as I told you, if you ask a yogi, okay, or if you ask a saint, where is God? Or if you ask the person who is enlightened, he will tell you that God is everywhere. So the first point is, the Paramatma is everywhere. The Paramatma is everywhere. You can feel his presence in the ray of sun touching your naked body. Okay, you can feel his presence in the ray of sun touching your naked body. So that is one of the points where you can find God. You just have to just let go. You have to surrender to God in order to experience him. Unless and until you don't surrender, when we go to temple or when we go to any kind of a church, we have some desires in our mind, and that desires are not letting us surrender to him. The moment we surrender to the nature, the moment we surrender to the atmosphere, to the environment, to the entire universe, we become God and we become one with it. Then there is no difference between me, us, and the God. You can feel his presence in the ray of sun touching your naked skin. He is present in the small bud just grown in a plant. How many of you have just got up in the morning, observed a small leaf is coming out of a huge tree? Okay, that is the presence of God. That existence of life is presence of God. You can experience him in the wind that gives you a refreshing feeling in the sourcing pit. Okay, you can feel his presence in the food you love. Okay, that is very important. When you're eating something, the food you love, you close your eyes and you are completely lost into that food, that aroma in your nose, that taste in your mouth, it's completely into you. Just guys, I'm really very sorry. I just need to 1 minute. Sorry for the interruption.
Jai sir, I think such type of noise from our little gods and goddess.
Of course. And these kind of gods are everywhere, so you cannot
From
stop.
angels. Yeah, from our
That's
angels.
kids around are playing
Don't
cricket in
worry.
my
They
yeah,
are
yeah,
our angels.
They are
they
our
are just
angels.
enjoying right now.
They are also God. They are also be part of our session.
Correct. That's the reason. And they are fighting actually. They are not playing. They are fighting. Okay. So yes, yeah, you can feel his presence in the food which you are having. You can feel his presence within him and outside yourself, within yourself and outside yourself. Okay. He can also be found in all the colors of the flowers and its fragrance. Okay, there is no place where you can't find him. You can find him in living things, you can find him in non-living things, you can find him everywhere. It is as it is says, the beauty lies in the eyes of beholder. Same way, if you want to see God, can see God in any damn thing, in any place. Okay, he sometimes reveals itself in the form of rainbow. See how beautiful when the sun rises early in the morning, and it's a shower, monsoon season, rain season, and you beautifully see a rainbow coming up. Okay, or in the form of a dewdrop, which has just happened after a beautiful monsoon running. You can see him in the eyes of a yogi, also in an eyes of an animal, also in an eyes of a devil, if you really want to see him. So there is no place in the entire universe where you can't feel his presence, but you have to feel its presence. He is giving you every message which is possible, that I am over here to help you, I am over here with you. Okay, and he is always there with you. He is trying to give you the entire message. You just have to receive it. And for receiving it, you have to make sure that you are surrendering yourself. The moment you surrender, the moment you let go, things are yours. He is yours and you are his. That's the beauty. All right. Yeah, Paramatma is a Hindi word that means God. Yes. Can we go to the next slide, Jay? All right.
Sir,
If you
wait.
pay attention.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes.
before slide.
Yes,
Yes.
we'll allow you to speak, but once finish
This
this,
is my last.
this is the
Yeah, this is
last
my
slide.
last slide. Let me
Then
finish
you
it up.
can raise
Yeah.
your hand. Okay,
Sir,
write down your
sir,
question.
please, sir, please, sir, turn on before slide.
You just need to wait. Just finish this slide. Then we will take all the questions. Okay, just wait for a minute. Just about.
Guys,
Sir,
if you want to ask any question, first raise your hand, then speak. Okay?
sir,
Do not
sir,
interrupt.
sir, 1 minute.
I think
It is
he wants to note down something.
the
He
slide is
just wants to
already
see a
in
slide.
WhatsApp group. The slide
Okay.
is already in the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
You can see that. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, please continue, doctor.
Yeah. So if you pay attention to your breath, okay, the moment, see, the most important thing in your life, okay, is your breath. If you don't take next, you are gone. The most important thing in your life is your breath. If you do not take the next breath, you are no more. Okay. So how many of you ever pay attention while breathing? How the oxygen goes in and the carbon dioxide comes out. Okay. If you pay attention to your breath, you will realize that Paramatma is flowing in and out in the form of oxygen and carbon dioxide. The God is present in that thing. He is also present in the huge rock of the mountains, the waves of the oceans, the currents of the rivers, and the pebbles in the lake. Okay, there is no place I can name it where the God is not there. You may experience him in the feather of a bird withdrawn from the wings and floating in, defying the laws of gravity. It is available there. Okay, so just a bird is flying in the air and one of the feathers has withered from that nest and it just flows down slowly and it does not obey the rules of gravity. It's just flowing. Why it flows? Why does not it comes down? Because the feather has surrendered itself to the wind. And the moment you surrender yourself to God, you become one. So it is all about surrendering. See, if I throw this particular glass, okay, down, it will just drop it. Okay, because this glass will be with respect to its gravity. So the glass is surrendering itself to the gravity. It will come down. Same thing happens when the feather being very light, It flows with the wind because it is surrendering itself to the wind. You have to surrender yourself. That is very important. You can find him in your consciousness where he is always present. You can find him in all the living and non-living things around you. You can find him in any kind of bacteria. As Jay told that coronavirus, he was affected by corona. Okay, I will tell you that even corona has God in it. Okay, God is also present in corona. And the same thing, God is also present in the patient suffering from corona. And God is also present in the doctor trying to save the patient. Everywhere, even in the good, even in the bad, he is there. He is in the bit of the universe and the whole of universe itself. He is the smallest part of the universe and the entire universe itself. He is present inside an electron and is the entire energy of the universe. He exists in good and bad. He is there in good and bad, right and wrong, truth and false. He is everywhere. He is also present in all the materialistic things in the world and can be experienced when we are detached from it. You don't have to visit any place. You don't have to go to temple, mosque, churches, anywhere. Okay. In fact, he is very anxious to reveal himself. Okay. So next time, if you find a Buddha, if you find a Gotham Buddha, and if he asks you, what do you want? Just tell him that I want to become enlightened. I want to become God. I want to become Paramatma. I want to have all the qualities of what God has into me. And I want to become the entire universe. Just don't ask for materialist things. Try to become the entire universe. That is the supreme power. Okay, that is where you can find God. Just close your eyes, you will see God. This is very small exercise. You just have to close your eyes to really see him. Okay, the beauty lies in the eyes of beholder. The God lies in the eyes of beholder. You just have to see God. You can see God in mango if you love mango. In India right now, it's a mango season. Okay, we are enjoying mangoes. Okay, so beauty lies, like God lies everywhere
Hello,
in
sir.
living things, in non-living things. So that's the beauty.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes.
I want to say something. So, the pronoun of gods should be capital.
Okay, now we can start questions and answers. I'm done with my presentation. Jay, can we go on to the last slide? I think it's finished. I hope.
So I think this is the last slide, and then
Yeah.
thank you. Okay, so
Thank you.
I request all of you guys, you need to ask questions by raising your hand one by one. Okay, so we'll take all the questions. This is a quite wonderful session. Dr. Dhananjay has provided information about God. I have to say the God is there inside him also, as he delivered this kind of wonderful session to enlighten all of us about God. Who will enlighten all of us? It will be the God itself are here with us to enlighten all of us that God is everywhere. Okay, so believe in God, believe in yourself. God is there everywhere. So now this is the open question round for all of you, but one by one, please raise your hand. I will take questions, all of you guys. Okay, so let me ask to Hanan. Yes, Hanan, what's your question? You can ask now.
How are you? Nice to meet you all. Actually, I wanted to comment about his word that why not to seek why we don't seek God? Yeah, and he answered that is no, we don't actually seek God. That's his word. Yeah, that's right.
Right. Okay.
Hanan,
I would like to say.
yes, you please continue.
Yeah, I would like to say something. Actually, I don't know that there's a lot of people who seek word. I'm one of them. That's actually I pray 5 times, in the day. In each day, I seek God. I seek God. I ask Allah. I raise my hand to Allah. God, please bring me close to you. Allah, please. I wanted to die on my religion. Allah, please. And ask Allah, Allah, I wanna to be in your paradise. Allah, That's and then I will ask him about everything I want in my life in this world. So that's it. Because there is a lot of people who are seeking God in my community. Um, People try to worship them 5 times in the days, and there is a lot of things they also do extra to bring Allah. So what we know that the Allah is in the sky. Allah can see us, can hear us, can listen to us, can understand us, can feel of us. So and we also know that the God is named in my religion Allah, that He can. I missed the idea. So he can understand us as well. He is the closest one to us. What is the closest thing to your heart is the vein or duct. Allah is the nearest. So to your heart. That's we are believe. We don't know. We can't see a God, but there is time that every person's worship Allah well in the world will see Him, will they see a God in the judge days or the judgment day or in the end of the life. That's we know about God. So I don't know, but I love Allah. I love God. I don't know how can I tell you that when I have a lot of problems in my life, I can't deal with it. I go to pray. Allah, please help me. Allah, you are the only ones can feel me. Literally, no one in this world can understand me other than Allah. Allah, I cry to Allah. I don't know how to tell you that I feel happiness. I found my happiness. I was seeking happiness actually in my life. I couldn't find it in any single things in this world, unless in Allah. I found it in my God. I found it this happiness that every person want this happiness. So I want to say them, go to Allah. Allah will tell you that the happiness is closest to you, but you can't see it without the God. That's it. And the last thing I would say that God is the best things we have. I can't imagine. Literally, I can't imagine my life without God. I testify that He is the only God, and I say La ilaha illallah. That means He's the only God. I testify He's the only God. That's what I'm doing every single prayer. That's it.
Great. Thank you so much, Hanan,
Sorry.
for giving your personal experience that you face God every day. And it was really good to know that you really able to reach at the level where God is there, and you personally feel that God is here right now with us. Okay, over to you, Dhananjay.
Wonderful, Hanan. I am really inspired after listening to you. Yes, this is how people should be connected to the God. Okay, we basically pray to God when we are in danger. But I feel that now why only 5 times a day? Now, not in every time where we are consciously breathing, we should be connected with Him. Okay. So my point is, I am really happy that people are really connected to God. See, God is one, according to me. Okay, there is so just because of different religions, we have named them different. In your religion, it's called Allah. In Christians, they call Jesus Christ. Okay, but the God is one. And I'm really inspired after listening to you that you are so well connected. My point was that people nowadays have become very materialistic in the world, and that's the reason they are very ambitious, and their ambition is to become something, not to become the Lord Himself. That is the point. Okay, so I hope you have understood the point, and it is really respecting that people like you exist in this planet, and because of which yeah, mankind is experiencing it's one of the most beautiful beings in the world. That is the thing. And thank you very much for that, Anna. Anna.
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, now there is almost 4 hand raised. We'll ask one by one. We'll start with Bilal Hussain. Yes, Bilal, please give your question. Yes, Bilal Hussain. Ask your question. Unmute yourself. Okay. I think there is some problem. Now would love to ask to, yes, Bilal, we can hear you.
Hello,
Yes,
do you
yes.
hear me?
Okay. Yes, we can hear you. Please.
Okay, okay, thank you so much. So thank you so much. And I would like to thank Dr.
Dr. Dhananjay.
Dharanandan, right?
Dr. Dhananjay.
So,
Dhananjay.
yeah, I'm sorry, Dhananjay, yes. I am agree with him some of most of things, and I'm really glad that I would like to I would like to comment some of facts um, that, for example, he told us that God is everywhere. So, as a Muslim, I don't like to um, call as God. I would like to call as Allah, because Allah, He's one, as Mr. Dhananjay he told us, right? So He's only one. They have no one without Allah. So He's Allah. If I use God, they have also plural form, like goddess and gods, like this. So he told us that God is everywhere, right? So if I go to toilet, so he's here in toilet? I think so not, because he's not everywhere, I think. And according to Islam, he's not everywhere. He's in he's in Arshul Azim, we call it. His Arshul Azim is staying here, and he observes everything by staying here. Do not need to go everywhere, right? And I think it is, and yes, I am agree with him that he told us that right now people, they go to temple, go to mosque, or go to church for seeking, for getting their success, to be rich, to be like this. Yes, but it is also important to be to seek out for, like, seek out for spiritual, and to go to next to Allah, right? So this is my comment. I most of things I agree with him. So how will you say that it is that God is everywhere? This is not thing. I think so. So thank you so much.
Yeah, wonderful point, Bilal. You raised a very good question. I liked it, actually. Can I ask you something? Do God exist in drawing room?
I think you know, God, like this. If we talk about, like, how can I say, Google, or how can I say this? Um, like that means you discovered or invent something, right? uh, New things you have invented, like, a radio or anything, like computer you have invented. And some and where its parts, where is the machines, everything is better, right? And you can observe. So you not need to go to the machines inside, right? You not need. But because you know about it, you know how to handle it, how to lead it, it. So you not need to go to there. So according to Islam, Allah is Arshul Azim. That means he's sit on the uh, above of
Throne.
above of sky. That means seven skies above Arshul Azim, we call it. So he's staying here, and he can observe everything here. Uh, he not need to come he not need to come in human minds, or drawing room, or everywhere, not need to go, because this is not only planet, the solar planet is not only this how can I say, this
Entire
universe
universe. Yeah.
does, they have million, jillion, lots of, they have stars, they have different kinds of stars. They have like suns, you know, by centering, you know, solar panel. How can I say? By solar panel moving 1.3 million planets are moving, right? So it's not need to go there to handle this problem, or like this go there. I think so, because it's not because he know. And according to Islam, um, it is according to Islam we know that uh, according to Islam we know that um, where he is staying, where he is staying, uh, that means you know, if I give an example, like if you or if you would like to marry, you should do exchange your ring, right? Ring, a ring. So if you drop it out in a desert like Sahara or in kind of desert, if you, how it will be look on, how it will be look it is tiny, not, it is nothing like where is desert, where is a ring, right? So so we know that according to Islam, this planet is like this. So he not need to go everywhere to observe his creations, how he's going on. He not needs. We believe it. I respect all of religions too, really, and I am agree with you all of his points. Yes, but it is my that maybe it will be. I think you have got my point.
I got your point, Bilal. But what I feel is like we can have a very deep discussion on this because uh, how can I tell you? Like, if I try to convince you that, and I really don't want to convince you on that, that God exists everywhere. This is how you have to experience yourself that God is existing everywhere. Okay, so me trying to convince you by giving some justifications will actually not be of no help, frankly. Okay, so I respect what your thinking is, and we can continue with that thinking. That's okay.
Right. Okay. So thank you, Dr. Dhananjay. There is so many hands raised. So we'll need
Yeah,
to
I know
ask
that.
a few more questions. Let me ask to Paresh. Yes, Paresh, you raise your hand. Please ask your question and your thoughts.
Yeah, sir, I am believing the God. I am praying every morning. But my questions are that we have to every you are talk to every person who are God. See the God, see the parents and others. But how to be how to be people we have going to be uh, temples, masters and church, and how to be pray, and you are talking to the every place we have see the every place we have to God, you are living God, but why are you going to the temples in people?
Okay. We
This is what I'm
understand.
trying to say. That we don't need to go to temples, okay, to seek God. All right,
Yeah,
because as God is everywhere around me,
yeah,
in and around me.
yeah,
Okay, see, I see. What we believe is we are the soul. Okay, we are atmas.
yeah,
Okay, and atma is nothing but a part of Paramatma. Okay, so you are also the part of this universe. You are, and universe is nothing but God. Okay, okay. So this is what we need. As you can know that when there was a lockdown in our country, okay, entire country was shut down. All the temples, mosques, churches were shut down. Okay, still people were recovering. Whom were you praying? Nobody entered the temples during the
yeah,
time of lockdown. Okay, when people were dying because of corona in my country, in US. Okay, a lot of people have died. Okay, so all the temples were closed. There was nobody allowed to enter into the temples. Still, people survived. The mortality rate was less than 1% in our country, and that's the beauty. Like, many of us have survived, and all the temples were closed.
true.
So how did it happen? See, it is all about the positivity in us and the willingness to fight against the virus. Okay, so that is the point. You have to understand that thing.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
Yes.
doctor, for this answer. Let me ask to few more persons. Yes, Beb Mohammed, please ask your question.
Hello, this is Baba Muhammad from Mauritania. I have questions. The question is why God with us? I see when you want to see something great, you should look after who created. You will see how great he is or she is. Everything is created by someone, right? So that means the created, if it's look nice, that means who created is more nice than this, right? So that means we are created by someone. We are the things, right? We created by someone. In the Muslim we call it Allah, in another people call it God, right? So the God is everywhere, because he is above of all of us. If you want to see something, all of this side, you have to be above it to see all the side of it. But my question is, why God with everyone?
Repeat your question, sir. What is your question, sir? Why God?
The question is, why God with everyone?
Why God with everyone?
Everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Everyone, with everyone.
With everyone and everywhere.
Okay, see,
And everywhere. Yeah.
as you told that, okay, I'll tell you how this is the thing. Okay, Mohammed, if you have drawn any kind of a painting, okay, I don't know whether you are a painter or not, or you like painting or not. Okay, suppose if you are painting something, okay, and you are so much engrossed in painting that you does not realize that it has been 10 hours or 15 hours that you are simply painting, and you have not even went to drink water. You are not even bothered to drink water. Okay, so in that case, because you are creating something, so you become the creator, and your painting is your creation. So if you're painting something, if you are doing something which you really love, okay, you will not even realize whether you are thirsty or whether your back is paining or something is happening to you. No, you will not be bothered. So in that case, you yourself become the painting. In that case, you yourself become the process. So this is the thing. So the doer becomes the one who is doing becomes the process itself. So there is no difference between the painting and the Muhammad. Both are one and the same. They have become one with each other. So the creator becomes the creation and the creation becomes the creator. There is no distinguish between the two, and there cannot be distinguished between the two. So this is the point. So the moment you start seeing the world as you feel that God is everywhere, the God existence is everywhere, see how beautiful your life will be. You will not have any kind of grudges against any person. You will love whatever you do. You will have no hatred in your life. Your life will be at very peace within, inside as well as outside. Your family, your society, your neighbors, your surroundings, your country really will be very beneficial if everybody has this kind of feeling. Just imagine how world, the beautiful place will be. There won't be any fear in anybody's mind, because everybody will treating everyone with all due respect, because I could see God in you, so you will be seeing God in me. So why would I insult you? Why would I hate you? You are his creation, I am his creation, and we both are best. If you say that we are the creation, if you are his creation, I am his also creation, then both of us has to be best. Even if I don't have one hand, okay, I am the best creation. Even I don't have both the legs, okay, I'm still the best. Why? Because the best has created me. So that is the point. So when he is creating, he never distinguish. Then why do we distinguish? We should never do that. And that is the beauty thing. I liked your thoughts, Mohammed. Nice.
Okay. So thank you, doctor. As we are almost 30 minutes to go to wrap up this session. So I have almost 10 people here who raised their hand. So I ask
Yeah.
people, please ask your question as fast as you can, and we'll give answer as much as you people. Okay, so we'll have Lalchan. Yes, Lalchan, you can ask the question. Unmute your mic. We'll try
Okay,
to
sir.
cover all the people questions. Come on, do it fast, guys.
I request
Yeah,
everyone just directly ask your question, coming straight to the point. So I
Right.
will be able to give justification to that.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, for the last 2 days, there is a question on God being discussed widely among my friends that the concept of God is human made. Men have created for the personal gain. As we know that there was no religion at the beginning, but created and preached. He was propagated, even forcefully converted or proselytized. So as there are several beliefs, several religions, so why not there is only one? So, and we know that in India, nature worship is also prevalent since ages too, and we find solace too by doing so. But present system is more associated with social structure, politics, or business, or means of earning, and we are more orthodox to on God and spiritualism. So my question is the concept of God is human creation? Sir, my question is the concept of God is human creation?
All right. This is a very
What?
good question.
No. God is not human creation. No, God is only alone.
Please allow me to answer him. I will also answer your questions if you have any, sir.
No, I am not agree.
Please don't speak in between, guys. If you have any doubt, you can write down in the chat box. Yes, Dr. Dhananjay, please.
I
Okay,
am
Mr.
not.
Lal. Yes, Mr. Lalachan, your question is very valid, and I really agree to this question. Okay, the concept of God is human created, 100%. Yes, I agree to this. Okay, but how do you agree to this? That is very important. Have you ever experienced that thing? Have you ever experienced God? Or you just have been made believe that God exists? If you have experienced God, okay, then you don't have to believe him. Answer is that simple. So if you try to experience him in every small thing, in every big thing of your life, okay, and once you start experiencing him, you starts connecting with him, then there will be no question that really do God exist or God does not exist. That is the point. So first thing and the most important thing is that we have to experience him. The moment we start experiencing him in everything, whatever we do, even a small painting, or even when you are making a huge tower, a huge building, okay, if you are a builder, okay, start experiencing him in all that things. And you will realize that you don't have to believe someone or believe in that psychology that God is humanly created. Okay, so you will yourself know the answer whether the God is really creation of a human being or it really that energy do exist, and you will yourself come to know that who you are actually and what is your relation with God. So try to have a connection with him first of all, and you will get your answers.
Okay, thank you, doctor. Let me
Something, sir. I want to say something.
Yes, you can say now, no problem.
Okay. At first, greeting my salam. I'm Muslim. So anyone say to here God is created by human. It is not correct. It is totally incorrect.
Nurul, that is a different topic. We will discuss on this later on. Let's focus on the topic. Do you
God
have
is,
any do you
God
have
is
any question related to this
yeah,
topic?
yeah.
You can ask the question. Okay. This is we will
God is only one. God is only one.
okay.
God has created the world and everything.
Perfect.
God control. God control everything.
Right.
Islam, God is watching. Please raise your hand only. Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
God control everything.
Okay.
God should be one, and God.
Okay.
Why? I want to say something. Please, let me finish. Why you mute me again and again?
Jay, let him speak.
No,
Okay.
I am not muting. There is someone else who
Wait,
mute
wait, wait.
him.
Nobody mute him. Let him speak. Yes,
Okay.
Anrul, speak. Where is he?
Oh my God. Anyway,
Okay, fine.
he is also part of God, so we need to accept him also. Okay, let's move on, guys. Let me ask to
See,
four
this is
more.
the wait, wait. Jay, I
Sir,
want to say.
sir,
Jay, I
let
want
me
to say
finish.
something.
Why?
Okay, yes,
I
Anrul.
think
Anrul,
he
yes,
is
continue.
back. Yes, yes. Please ask.
Why
Please,
do you
please.
mute me
Anurul,
again and again?
Anurul, just listen.
Nobody will mute you.
Nurul,
Speak.
just listen me. You have 2 minutes to speak. You can ask your questions in these 2 minutes. Nobody will gonna mute you, okay? But you have 2 minutes. Please ask.
Okay. Okay, let me start.
Yeah, please.
I think God is only alone. God control everything. God, uh, God in past, future, and present. God stay everything.
Right.
Control everything. God is only one.
Okay.
There are no people, there are no persons. Doesn't create God. I think
Right.
in future, in past, and present, God stay everywhere and will be stay everywhere. I think
Right.
there are no people has created God. God
Okay.
is only one. If God, another gods, the world will be.
Sir, 2 minutes over.
No,
Hello.
Arun, do not speak in between.
If
Let him
hello,
speak.
sir. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Yes, yes, please go on. 1 minute is remaining.
Anrul, do you have any question? Do you have
Yeah.
any question to Mr. Dhananjay?
Let me
Yeah,
finish.
please ask.
Let me finish.
Please.
Let me finish. Okay. If God say another anymore in the world will be finished because another God doesn't exist in the world. God is only one. So
Okay.
we
Okay.
should prayer.
Anrul, this is the time is over. Do you have any question to ask? We understand what you want to convey. God is only one. Nobody is created God, and we respect that your thoughts. Do you have any questions? You can ask.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam alaikum. Walaikum assalam. Thank you. Okay. So we have four more people, five people. They raise their hand. Yes, Bolu, ask your questions. Then Fatima, then Alam. Come on, fast guys. Bolu.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Jay. Yeah, my question is that lot of people say they are really spiritual, they believe in God, but if we talk about their deed, they are doing really wrong thing with other people just for their own personal benefit. Even see a lot of people who just remove their parents, old parents from their home, and their parents stay in old age home, and they are saying they are just doing so many worship, they believe in God. So what kind of belief is that if they are not taking care of people who grew them? And
Right.
even then they say they are a real person because they are believing God, but they are not helping any other human, but we all are the creature of God. So if we are not helping each other and we are saying we are believing in God, what kind of mentality and thought process people can gather into their mind? So my question is that how can we find that and differentiate these things? What is important? Believing in God or helping people doing the right thing, which is actually relatable. We are believing in God, but we are doing really wrong thing with others. So
Right.
what kind of belief in God? God never said to like try to harsh with somebody and trying to steal somebody money. What kind of thought and mental process people are consider? I just wanted to find the difference between that.
Right.
Nice question, Bolu. Okay, let me give it in this way. If you give if you are in a forest, okay, and if you find a leopard in front of you or a tiger in front of you, what will you do?
I will
If you
run
are in a
because
forest,
I'm not.
yes.
Yeah,
So if you are in a forest, if you find a tiger in front of you, and if the tiger is trying to attack you, what will you do? You will also try to save yourself. If you have a gun in your hand, you will try to shoot. If you have a sword in your hand, you will try to. If you have some like a knife or a blade in your hand, you will try to attack and try to save yourself. Obviously, your intention is not to kill the tiger, but your intention is to save yourself from the tiger. Am I right?
yeah, right.
So this is one case. Okay, so now what is right and what is wrong? If I am looking it from the other side, I will see that you are trying to kill the tiger because you are very much interested in selling the skin of the tiger. Okay, and if some other person is seeing it from the other side, he will see that yes, the tiger is attacking you and you are trying to save. So it's all on the thinking. One thing. Second, let me give you one more example. If there is a snake and if there is a rat, okay, so once upon a time what happened is a snake was trying to eat a killed rat. A snake was trying to kill the rat by swallowing it, and one man tried to save him. Okay, so he pushed away the snake so that the rat could be saved, and the rat ran away. So can you tell me, did a good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, the same question I wanna ask you. Like,
Exactly.
it's
So
all
it is
about our
always,
thought
it is,
process.
yes, yes, it is
Yeah,
all
it's
about
our
our
belief.
thought process. It
And
is our belief.
we can't.
That's why never go
Yeah,
with beliefs. That's why never
right.
go with beliefs. You experience things.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
go with facts.
Nobody go with belief. Yes. Go with facts, and facts is arrived when you start experiencing. Facts are arrived when you start experiencing, when you start seeing with each other. I give you an example. A blind man believes that there is light. You can see each other. I can see you, you can see me. I can see all the things. I can see my hands. I can play sports, because the blind man believes that there is light. If I ask you, do you believe there is light, you will to know. You I have seen light, I have seen sunlight, I have seen tube light everywhere. I have seen the light of the bulb. I don't have to believe in light. I have experienced light, and because of that light I can see everything in and around me. So a blind man believes that there is light, whereas a person who has eyes can see. He does not have to believe in light, he has experienced it. So it is all like that. And second thing, coming back to your question, like people are sending their parents to the old age home and whatever like that. It is basically the tie-ups or the bonds, or I will say it's a law of karma. Okay, it's a law of karma. So neither me or neither you are the right person to judge whether the son is sending the parents to the vridha ashram or orphanage. Okay, so it is not right for us to judge what is the conditioning between the parent and the son, what is the reasoning. We don't know actually. So we cannot comment whether the son has done really good or he has done really bad upon that. Never judge a situation standing in front of it, unless you are into the situation. Okay, Bolu. So this is the point which I
Right.
want to explain you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, doctor.
that's the real answer. Like,
Yes.
what I
Yeah,
wanted
thank
to
you,
say
thank
is
you.
that it's God is like everybody have belief, but they feel. So we can't find the conclusion of that discussion. So that's my question, and I just wanted
So
to hear that from you.
you will
And
find the
now I just
conclusion.
got the
No,
exact answer.
no. You will find the conclusion. You will find the answer when you experience the God. That is your answer.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Everybody conclusion was different.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Bolu, for
Yeah.
wonderful
Yeah.
questions.
Thank you for giving the chance.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr.
Now,
Dhananjay.
Fatima, it's your turn. You can ask. You are waiting so long, people. Hello. Yes, Fatima, are you there? Please ask your question. Fatima is the winner of that writing, right, Dr. Dhananjay?
Yeah. Yes, yes. She won. She and Hong both
Wrong, both.
won the competition
She lowered the hand.
of
Okay, no problem.
writing competition.
Okay, so let me ask to Alam. Yes, Alam, you want to ask MD?
Yes, sir. My question to you, what perspective you believe that's your decision, but not everyone's decision. But according to God, we need not do any bad thing which is harmful for other person. But my question to you is: there everything is God available? Why we create violence? Why we do harmful events for others? But God knows everything, but we people are know nothing, because we are now suffering a pandemic situation all across the world. But when just started this pandemic, even though we don't know, it will be spread all over the world. So
I
if
understood your
we are
question, sir.
we are able to become a god, so why we don't announce it? It's harmful for everyone.
Okay.
Yes, that
Okay,
is my
it
question,
is a
and
very
it's a
good
vast
question.
topic.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. It's a very good question. I am very glad you asked this question. I was waiting for someone to ask this question. If you hear to me from the start, the story of that Gotham Buddha, nobody wants to become God, or nobody wants to have qualities like God. Everyone is very much interested in the materialistic world. The fight is for the materialistic world. The fight is for the land. The fight is for the woman. The fight is for the power. If you have seen our history also, the World War I, World War II, why it was there? Because it was a fight for the land, it was a fight for the ego. Had an ego that he want to conquer the entire world. So this is the fight. The reason for that, they do not have enlightenment. And that is what I'm trying to say. If you try to raise your consciousness, okay, then you will realize that all these materialistic things are not necessary in life to sustain life. Yes, they are important, they support life. If I don't have a house, I will die. Okay, if I don't have a car, if I don't have an internet connection, I will not be able to speak to you. Yes, these are supporting to life, but they are not life. Mankind is fighting for these things because the consciousness is very poor. The consciousness is very low. They do not have that consciousness, they do not have the thought process. Why this corona pandemic situation, why there is plague, why there is floods? The reason is that why there is earthquakes, because this planet was made very beautiful. Just because of the scientific technology inventions, they are good, but we are not utilizing them to the fullest. We can have one session on carbon footprint, and I will love to give you that. Okay, if everybody, it's a science topic where I can discuss. Even when we are discussing right now, all of us in Zoom meeting, we are creating pollution. Okay, we are deteriorating our planet. Actually, we are doing that. So this is the point. So because of the greed of the mankind, this war thing is happening. They are doing bad things. The moment you understand that you have come empty handed and you will go empty handed, these things will not happen. I hope I have answered your question, sir.
Right. Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank
you
you,
very much.
Doctor.
I think it's a vast topic.
Yeah, it's a vast
Yes,
topic,
it's a vast topic.
and we cannot finish in this 90-minute session. Okay, but we need to get a grab opportunity to ask all of you guys, and we have this wonderful opportunity. Thank you. Yes, Fatima, I think your microphone is working now.
Yes, thank you
Unmute
very much.
yourself.
Uh, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, please.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I just want to agree with Dr. Dhananjay. I'm Muslim, but I'm very happy that I'm definitely agree with him. And he's from maybe other culture and other religion, but our idea is completely the same, because when you say in Islam God is one, many people didn't know the meaning of one. One is different. We can look at it as a whole. When we say there's one God, it means that there's only one and nothing else. So if I see myself part of this God, and if I see all these creatures part of this God, it means it's only one, not two, not three. But the problem is that we look at ourselves and we see many creatures. So we see there is God, there is me, there is elephant, there is tree, and this is made the problem. But actually, all the people believe and experience God, but in many different ways. We found God in different ways. We experience God in different ways. And actually, there are many different paths to God, depends on our people consciousness and different religions and different opinions. So we cannot find one single opinion about God. So we have many stories in our religion that a shepherd talked to God that I want to comb your hair, I want to clean your house. And one of the prophets says this story and punish this shepherd that why you talk to God like this. God is not a human that you want to comb his hair or clean his house, but he received a message from God inside that let him to talk to me as the way he likes and don't punish him. Every people have his own way to the God. It's very important story in Rumi stories. Maybe you know him. And the other things I wanna say that is the important thing is that we are not apart from God. We are all one, not two. And all creature is one, not him in the sky, above me, above all of the creature, not. No, all of the creature is one as a whole. And if we pray to God, it's just because we need him for our ease, for our comfort, for our better life. That's why we pray to God, please help me to succeed, please remove this disease from me and my family. And always, we don't think that maybe God, there is God even in war, even in disease, even in sickness, even in evil, in everything, because there is not only one. And so even in difficulties and problems, we are not from God. We experience it every moment because we are part of him. And unfortunately, many people, many Muslims don't understand this meaning. And I hope one day all the world rise with this clear meaning of God, and people can find him inside himself, not outside in different places. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Yes, thank you, Fatima, for providing your thoughts related to God. That God is inside yourself. Don't find everywhere.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Okay.
What she meant is really right, and maybe Fatima has experienced that thing. Okay, so being a Muslim, she had her thinking is different as compared to what other Muslim brothers and sisters have discussed today, and I really understand what is she trying to tell. That's it. Yes, Fatima, hats off to you.
Thank you for understanding me, and thank you for this chance to give me to talk in front of you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Yes, now two more people. There are Zameen and then Kishore. Yes, Zameen, ask your question. Zameen Ali, you want to ask questions? You raise your hand, or I can move to the next person. Kishore, you want to ask? Kishore?
Yes, I want to ask.
Yes, Kishore.
You know that, yeah, I am a very big devotee of God.
Yes.
And I like God. I always pray God. But I have a big question that whenever I write my exam, I write with my own effort. And I am getting good marks because of my own effort. And I am working with my own efforts. And that's why I am getting success. And whatever I am doing, and all the efforts are getting because I did hard work. But I cannot see God. I keep on praying God, believing God, but I can't see God. This is my question.
Okay. Yes, over to you, Dhananjay.
Okay, it's a very good question. One thing I like to tell you, Kishore, that have you ever surrendered to him? This is what I told in my lecture right now, that you have to 100% surrender yourself. The moment you surrender yourself, okay, to the Almighty, okay, it is the time where you will realize His presence around you. Before that, you cannot realize your presence. See, whatever hard work you are doing it for yourself. There is a hidden agenda that you want to secure good marks in your examination, and that's why that is your personal ambition. Okay, God has got nothing to do with it. Are you getting it? So the point
Yes.
here is you have to surrender yourself, and the moment you surrender yourself, okay, you will get everything in your life what you want. And the hard work which you are doing, let us say if you are breathing right now, so do you have that control over it? No, because when you are breathing, you are not even thinking that I'm breathing right now. Your body is functioning automatically. So how are you able to do that even when you are not conscious about it? When you are breathing right now, when I'm talking, when you were asking question, were you thinking that I'm breathing and I'm alive? You didn't even thought of it. Okay, the reason is that there is someone who is helping you, or there is someone who is there with you all the time, and that's the reason you are breathing right now. That is more important. Okay, and you are able to ask me this question. So you have to realize that, and you have to make sure that uh, there is a power inside me, outside me, and everywhere in and around, and you have to make sure you feel the experience. You can experience that thing.
Right.
I hope I have answered your question.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Dhananjay, for answering my question.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So Zameen, it's your turn. Yes, Zameen. Yes, you can ask now.
Yes, sir. Yes, I am here. Sir, the belief we believe this is, I think, heritage from our last generation. This is not
Your voice is
what we
cracking.
believe. It is inflicted on us, the God, the masjid, Khalifa, and temple. And
Zameen, your voice is not clear.
it is not right for us to
Zameen,
must believe the
Zanin Ali, your
God
internet
in
connection
the
is not
to
good.
search the God in the
I request you, please ask your question in a chat box so we can take your question. Your voice is not clear. Your internet connection is not good.
Yes.
We could not able to hear you.
Me?
No, we cannot hear you clearly. So I request you, please type your question into the chat box so we can take your questions. Okay. So, doctor, I have one question related to the topic. As you mentioned that God is everywhere and God exists everywhere. If you personally feel that, okay. And in our previous section, what we were discussing about God and few more kind of energy. Okay. So I personally believe that there is uh, the God existence on this earth, on this universe is not there at all. I believe in only two kind of energy, that positive energy and negative energy. The energy that runs the show. God is not there at all to run the show. The kind of energy is converting from one form to another form, another form to another form. By that way, this all universe works. The kind of energy that have in this universe, in this earth, or wherever it is, that's what I believe. Correct me if I am wrong.
Okay. Jay, what you said is right. In the as we have discussed about energies in the last topic, I guess. Okay.
Right.
So there is only energy. There is no positive energy. There is no negative energy. Okay. Positive and negative is our perspective. Okay. It is our seeing. How do we see that? It is
Right.
positive or it is negative. Like I gave you an example of the tiger and the man trying to save himself. So
Right.
somebody will see it as in a positive way, and somebody will see it as a negative way. Okay, so that is the thing. So it depends how you take it. So positive and negative is just a perspective, right? It is good or bad, right and wrong, truth and false. Everything is nothing but perspective. And if you remove that perspective, you will be able to see everything in the form of energy. That's the pure form of energy. That's the thing. So there is no positive and negative thing in the world. So
Right.
now you are suffering from corona. Okay.
Right.
So people will say that it's very negative. The condition of J is very negative. But people are like say that yes, my test should be corona negative. My test should be corona negative. I don't want to be corona positive.
Right.
Are you getting it? So like that. So it's only in the that's it. Maybe you can see it as a good side that you get a rest because for 50 days you are with home, communicate with them. You better take care of yourself. You had good food, hard in the office, and Corona was just one of the reasons. Jay?
Right. Okay.
Arun sir, am I audible? Hello, Shashiraj.
Yes, yes, you are audible. Yes, your voice is there, but that might be a little
breaking.
Yeah, there is a little bit internet connectivity issue. Now it's okay.
So, yeah, what I was trying to say is that it's you.
No, voice is breaking, doctor. Yeah. I think the voice is breaking, right? Dr. Huong, Azita?
Oh, I got Corona. That is negative point. Maybe Corona was given. Hello, I have my camera. Wait. Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Jay, am I audible now?
Yes, now
is my
you
voice
are
clear?
Yes, it's
Yeah,
clear.
you're clear.
Yes,
Okay.
your voice is clear.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll switch off my camera. If you have any questions,
No,
I will
that's
love to
okay.
answer them.
That's okay.
Fine. That's fine. Yes. Okay. So we were talking about the energy, positive and negative energy. That is also the part of the God which we were discussing, right? Okay. So as we are at the end of our session will gonna end in next 5 minutes. Anybody has any questions? Come on, quick questions if you have, guys. So we have 5 minutes, last 5 minutes. So you raise your hand and we'll take your questions. And it was really wonderful session. Yes, Azita, you want to say something?
Yeah, Dr. Patel said we don't have negative energy and positive energy, right?
Right.
I don't agree with him because I agree with you because if we don't have positive and negative, when somewhere we can find something bad, some bad energy, some bad behavior, some bad acts. Okay, then we can explain this. For example, we have light and dark. Somewhere we don't have light, then this place we have darkness. Okay.
Right.
I think for energy we have this situation.
Right. Right.
Yes. Part of his speech is correct. For example, he said all of us potentially we are God. Yeah, God. We are God potentially inside. God, we don't have search and seek God far away from us because God is in our side, inside of us. Okay, we don't. When we say God is very powerful and very far away from us, it shows it allows to us do something bad because we can say we are not God. Okay, then we can allow for doing something bad because God is only and God only God is good. No, I don't believe it. All of us God, and we have to accept it. If we accept it, we are trying to do our best.
Right.
And sometimes somewhere has a good positive energy, and some say some maybe not bad or negative energy, but lack of positive energy. Lack of positive energy, it shows maybe they aren't good and positive energy.
Right.
I think it's correct, and it opposite of your opinion, Jay.
Okay. Fine. Yes, doctor, you want to say something?
I would like to say something on this, Azita. See, as per my opinion and as per my experience, okay, nothing is positive and nothing is negative in the world. Okay, energy is always energy. The reason for this is like you gave an example of darkness and light. Okay, in the day there is light, in the night there is darkness, but both have equal importance. If there is no darkness, nobody will be able to sleep. That sleep hormones in our brain will not be generated if there is no darkness. Everybody will feel ill. Okay, so we do not want sun for 24 hours. We want sun for 12 hours and we want darkness for 12 hours. So the whatever the importance of light is there in our life, the same kind of importance is there of darkness. Okay, so sun gives you energy in the morning so you can do your work, and when there is no sun there is darkness. Okay, and because of which you can sleep and you can recharge your body, so next day again you can start working. So that is the point, Azita. So if you it's the positive and the negative thing is just the perspective, how we see at the situation. That's it. We and everything behind that positive thing happening or the negative thing happening, what is happening or what is doing it is nothing but the energy. So that energy, if you able to see that in its purest form, you will not be able to discriminate whether it is a positive thing happening or a negative thing happening. Like that, as in my slides I given you an example, you can see God in the eyes of a yogi or a saint. Okay, you can also see God in the eyes of an animal, or also you can see God in the eyes of the devil. Okay, so this is the point, you can see God everywhere. So it is up to you, how do you want to, what is your perspective on it, whether it has a positive in it or whether it has a negative in it, like that.
Perfect. Okay.
Dr. Patel, you said your topic, your presentation is about God seeks us or we seek God. Which one? What's your answer? Which one is your answer?
Yes, what is
In
the
the end,
answer? Of course, what is the conclusion?
Okay, I let me turn on my camera because I'm not able to hold my smile on this. I really like Azita for this question. Uh, okay, it's the two-way round. Okay, it's a two-way round. All right. God is always trying to seek us, and we, in some process, maybe unconsciously, are always trying to seek God. Okay, maybe we are very materialistic, maybe we are destroying this planet with our greed, with our violence and everything. Yes, it is true, but somewhere deep down the heart, and for which we are not conscious enough, we are seeking God. And same way, he is also very eager to reveal himself, that boss, I am present everywhere, you have to see me, you have to hold me. And we are also unconsciously trying to seek him. In our good times we thank him, in our bad times we pray him for the blessings and all. Okay, so we deep down in our subconsciousness or unconsciousness, yes, we are trying to seek him. But the moment we become more conscious, the moment we become more conscious, okay, then there is no doubt. I have a small story, if you permit me, because the
Yeah,
time
sure,
is
sure.
less, 2 minutes.
Yes, doctor.
The Gotham Buddha, okay, had got two disciples with him. Okay, Gotham Buddha had got two disciples with him, and Gotham Buddha had always attained enlightenment, and he was God. So, staying with him, two disciples, there was a female and there was a male. Okay, both of them one day achieved enlightenment. They became God. They became 100% conscious. And the day they became 100% conscious, both of them, they came to Gotham Buddha and they touched the feet. Okay, and they touched the feet and they told that. Then Gotham Buddha said, there is no reason now you have to touch my feet or you have to seek my blessings, because you have become enlightened. You have become 100% conscious. There is no difference between Buddha and the two of the disciples. Now they are at the equal level. The energies are the same. So what they told, just a day before, when we were not enlightened, we still had that 1% doubt in our mind that are you enlightened or not. We had not surrendered to you 100%. And the moment we surrendered to you 100%, we became 100% enlightened. So that is the story. So even they had the smallest of the doubts in their mind. Okay. And because when you have smallest of the doubts in your mind, okay, you call it as a negative energy or whatever you want to name it. It's your perspective. You are not giving in 100%. And the moment you have no doubts and you are very much sure, because you start experiencing things slowly and slowly, you become very close to it. This is how the process works. So you have to seek God in order the God should seek you. Both is happening at the same time. Because if I want to clap, both the hands should meet. I cannot clap in the air like that.
Then we are the same page, right, Dr. Patel?
Right.
God seeks us and we seek God. We need each other, right?
Yes.
Because if he doesn't need us, he doesn't create us, in my opinion, right?
Right.
It shows he needs us.
And he also provide us that kind of thought that we seeking him. He also provide this kind of thoughts to have this kind of
Correct.
session. He also provide this kind of sessions every day, and this is all. That's why we all are here to seeking of God. Okay, so this is the presence of God right now, right here. Enjoy this.
All step our life, yeah, God is present, right? Exactly.
Okay.
All of our best, our step, yeah, exactly.
So
thank you for your presentation.
Thank you. I need to say thank you, Dr. Dhananjay, for providing us such a wonderful session every time. And now we will feel that here, right now, right here. Okay, so that's all for today's sessions. And before we end up the session, I would like to take one quick photograph. So on count of 3, 2, 1, we have 2 pages. So I request all of you guys, thank you for active participations in this meeting. And this is time for one quick photograph. I will upload these sessions on our English Globally YouTube channel. And I request all of you guys, please subscribe our channel and you will see yourself how your English is. Okay, one more photograph. So I request all of you guys, we have this kind of session every day, and we really thankful to Dr. Dhananjay to provide us, enlighten us related to this wonderful session with their article. And that's all for today. Anybody wants to say anything? We have 3 minutes now.
Yes, Jay, yeah, Jay sir. I want to say only 2 sentences.
Come on.
Yeah, I want to say, I raised a hand.
Yeah, wait, Kishore. Yes.
Yes, Jay sir.
Yes, Baljit, come on.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Actually, I have a special announcement for me and for you that this is my last session.
Oh.
This is my last meeting because after hearing, okay, listen, sir. Because after listening my your discussion by the Dhananjay sir, that he told us that whenever because whenever you meet to the Buddha, Lord Buddha, so you don't ask demand about the material things and all these things.
Right.
So you ask only to become God. So this is my last meeting because I am going to find Lord Buddha.
Okay.
You
will become
and
a
I
God.
demand that I want to become yes, God. So that's it. And from today, I also want to stop learning English or anything else.
Great.
So that's it, sir.
Best of luck. Find God and also enlighten yourself. Enjoy your journey. Thank you, Baljit.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Baljit ji, and God bless you, sir. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Right. Okay. Yes, Bilal, and then Eduardo. Bilal, you want to say something at the end of the session?
Can I say?
Yes, Kishore.
Yes,
After
thank you
Bilal,
so
you
much.
can. Yes.
I would like to say in a short that
Short. We have only 2 minutes. Come on, fast.
yes, okay, within this. Guys, we are talking about God and his existence. So it was a really and interesting and wonderful session for today. I am really glad that I have got a chance to join here. So I would like to request if you would like to search, if you would like to find out your God. So that means your creator. I would like to say this: we people, we this planet, all of this existence have been created by by a creator. So seek a creator who created you, right? So they haven't anything. You, if you believe that no one create us, it is not a valuable thing.
Right. We need to seek the
Just to
creator. We
try
need
to
to
find
identify
out
the
who is
creator.
your creator. And thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes. So thank you so much, you guys,
Okay.
here for joining.
Okay. Now, Kishore. Yes, Kishore, it's your turn. Come on. We have 2 minutes.
Yeah, I was telling that God means it is a creation. When we are in a trouble, that time our best friend is helping us. So that best friend is a God. And sometime if someone is helping us at a important time, so we can consider that man is a
Person is a
God.
god. Right.
And suppose if a animal if we are purchasing an animal in our home, for example dog, so dog is protecting us, so we can compare the dog as a animal, a god,
Right.
because there is a little difference between dog and god. And also that the cow give us milk, the cow is a god.
Right.
And god is means a creation, and it is a belief in which what the other people are giving us, it is a god. We can compare the trees as a god, we can compare the nature as a god, and everything in this world is a god, so we should respect them, we should love everything. And the book is also god, we should always respect them.
Yes, of course, Kishore. Thank
Yes.
you. You are also God. I am also God. So God is everywhere.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Yes, Eduardo.
Yes. And so God is everywhere, but it's difficult for us not to imagine until where He is, because we cannot imagine the beginning of the end of everything.
Right.
And yeah, and we imagine that we are going to have life after death, but we can not imagine if this life will be forever and if it will finish in a very distant future, right? Yeah,
Right.
and all of this because God is love, right?
Right. Okay. Thank you, Eduardo, for providing your thoughts. Yes, Hanan, it's your turn.
Sorry to talk again. I know there is not enough time, so I will talk about short answers. Actually, I'm still in the same topic that why we are have to seek God. I have a question that for all us, why God created us? If you believe in God, in Allah, so why He created us? So I think that's it me to the answer that God or Allah created everything for a divine purpose. So if you have a deep, if you look deep in that sentences, God created us to the divine purpose. You have to worship Him. So you have to seek Him. So this is our mission. Listen to us and understand us. Thank you for your listening and for this discussion. For everyone, share us the opinion of him.
Okay.
Thank you
So
all.
that's all for
That's it.
today. Thank you all for joining today in these sessions and make this session wonderful. Once again, thank you all, and thanks to all God. Anybody if you want to say anything, you can say in our WhatsApp. You can provide your all thoughts related to this topic in WhatsApp. Okay, so just unmute your mic and say goodbye wherever you belongs to. Goodbye from India.
Goodbye from global family. Okay.
Goodbye from India. Yeah,
Goodbye,
goodbye
Goodbye
brother.
from
from
Goodbye,
Bangladesh.
sir.
globally family.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye
guys.
from Colombia.
Goodbye.
Hola, bye.
Goodbye from India.
Goodbye. Thank you,
Thank you,
brother.
guys.
Thank you all.
Goodbye from Bangladesh.